your forecast first. Sponsored by Matex Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing.
It's been a hot and humid day across the area once again. This will be the last of those days, though, thanks to a cold front that'll be coming through later on tonight. But as of right now, you can definitely tell it is hot. 88 in Danville, as well as in Watseka, Champaign, Mattoon, Taylorville, 90 in Springfield, as well as in Lincoln, and 89 in Pontiac, which is where we have our Pontiac RV weather camera up on our roofing dog on it. There's been a lot of sunshine up there so far recently. However, earlier on today, we did have more cloud cover across the area, and there have been a few little showers and storms that have popped up. Winds are out of the southeast right now, between about 5 and 10 miles per hour. So it'll still be a warm as well as humid forecast for our backyard. There will be the chance, though, for some storms coming in late tonight. WCIA 3 News starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
State police are investigating the death of a second inmate, but questions still remain after the autopsies were done.
So we need to make this stand and make sure our community is a safe place.
The sheriff's office is stepping up DUI enforcement when more deputies will be looking for drunk drivers. Plus, 30 counties are now at a warning level for COVID-19. What could happen if the numbers don't start going down?
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 5.
We want to see what our toxicology results are. That's what we're waiting on.
Autopsies were done for 2 inmates at the Iroquois County Jail, but the causes of death for both remain unknown. Good evening, I'm Paul Cicchini. 24-year-old Andre Maiden and 47-year-old Jason Fancher were found unresponsive at the jail this week. WCIA 3's Jennifer Jensen is live outside the jail in Watseka. So, Jennifer, the coroner did make a discovery.
Paul, the Iroquois County coroner, told me they eliminated physical injury as a cause of death for Andre Maiden. The autopsy for Jason Fancher is being performed by the Champaign County coroner, but no information is being released yet on those results. He was found unresponsive in the jail on Tuesday and died yesterday. Maiden was found unresponsive in the jail on Wednesday and died that day. While Maiden's cause of death hasn't been determined, the coroner was able to share some details on what they found.
We have ruled out blunt force trauma. We have ruled out strangulation. We have ruled out, there's nothing physical that caused his death.
Maiden was in jail waiting for trial on the charge of first-degree murder after being accused of stabbing and killing 22-year-old Isaiah Nelson in November last year. Fancher was in jail waiting for his jury trial for first-degree murder charge in connection to the death of 54-year-old Pam Williams in rural Sheldon. State police are investigating both of these cases, but as of right now, they have not released any additional information on what happened to these men. Live in Watseka, I'm Jennifer Jensen, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
All right, Jennifer, if you get any new information, of course, please let us know. Thanks. We have an update now. A man is facing murder charges after a deadly shooting in downtown Springfield earlier this month. It happened on August 8th outside Wet Bar on South 5th Street. Police say 32-year-old Darius Jones was taken to the hospital after he was shot several times. He died from his injuries. 26-year-old Jonathan Austin is now charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder in connection to Jones' death, among other charges. He's in custody at the Sangamon County Jail on $5 million bond. One person is hurt after he was shot near College Street and Leafland Avenue in Decatur. Police say they heard several gunshots after 10 o'clock. A 36-year-old man was taken to the hospital after he was shot several times. He's in serious but stable condition. About an hour before that, shots were fired near the intersection of Division and Union Streets. 2 people were in a car when they were shot at. No one was hurt, but the car was damaged. At this time, police don't believe the 2 shootings are related. One person is dead after a car hit the back end of a tractor. It happened just before 9 this morning east of Neoga. State police say 27-year-old Hannah Watson-Riano was driving east and didn't slow down for the tractor that was sweeping the shoulder of the road. The driver of that tractor was not seriously hurt. The Champaign County Sheriff's Office says it's always on the lookout for drunk drivers, but tomorrow it's putting a greater presence on the streets as part of Saturation Saturday. WCIA 3's Andy Olson's live in the newsroom tonight. So, Andy, what exactly are they doing to be a part of this enforcement?
Well, Paul, Sheriff Dustin Harmon tells me they will have 4 extra deputies on duty tomorrow night. All of them will be specifically looking out for drunk drivers. This is the first time that Champaign County Sheriff's Office has taken part in Saturation Saturday. The event is being put on by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Those extra deputies will be out for 4 hours in the evening. The Sheriff's Office is being joined by more departments across the state. They want to send the message to drive sober or get pulled over.
across Illinois, and I believe New York State as well now, is law enforcement is coming together throughout the state and saying, we cannot put up with DUI enforcement because it's hurting lives. So we need to make this stand and make sure our community is a safe place.
The sheriff says they always have increased DUI enforcement around the holidays. He hopes that this weekend can bring enough public awareness to stop people from taking the chance on Labor Day. Even with the pandemic, the sheriff's office says they do expect there to be some gatherings. They're treating enforcement this year just like years past for Labor Day. Live in the newsroom, Andy Olson, WCIA3, your local news leader.
All right, Andy, thanks. Let's shift gears now and take a look at the latest coronavirus numbers. There are more than 2,100 new cases in Illinois. That brings the total number of infections since the pandemic began to 229,000. The 7-day positivity rate hasn't changed, remaining at 4.1%. 20 more people have died in the state. There are nearly 8,000 COVID-related deaths statewide. 30 counties now are in the warning zone for COVID-19 cases. The Department of Health released its latest round of data today, and while no actions will be taken yet, these are areas on the brink of having to take extra precautions. WCIA3's Cole Hankey explains.
The state has already had to do it twice. The Metro East region of the state, along with Kankakee and Will counties, were put under more restrictions to stop the spread of COVID. Now, 30 other counties are on notice, including Sangamon County.
And I see that we're still in, even though overall our numbers are greatly improved since last time we were in warning, we still are in warning. So once you get 2 categories, you know, that's enough to put you in the orange.
The restrictions are not put in place yet, but if the numbers get much worse, they will be. The latest round of restrictions shut down indoor dining in Will and Kankakee counties, and similar limitations could be imposed on any other county or region that does not meet the state's requirements.
As a region, they may look at us and, you know, usually they don't do the mitigations until they do our whole region 3. And we do have a couple communities in our region that are also in warning this time.
Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Hankey, WCIA3, your local news leader.
The Department of Public Health also announced that masks will be offered to people at polling places this year, but will not be required to be worn at the locations. A park is hosting a drive-in movie night where you can catch a film under the stars. Plus, the park district is making changes to its pool schedule. One swim team isn't happy about it.